The whole thing about made to measure is it should really be a really great experience for a guy. And that comes from a number of things. Trusting the company you're going to do it with, looking at the fabric selection. You might love Hart Schaffner Marx and you see 12 suits on the rack in your size. If you go to the Hart Schaffner Marx custom box, you have 300 amazing fabrics. And so people who love clothes can go in and say, you know what, you have 3 shades of gray flannel. I've always loved gray flannel. I'm going to buy those 3 gray.
Hi, my name is Giovanna Romano. I'm the Director of Custom Sales for Hart Schaffner Marx. Today we're going to talk a little bit about made-to-measure and custom sales. So the first thing that we're going to do today is take some basic measurements. We'll put the tape around the customer, standing to the side of the customer, which is always quite important, so that you're not invading too much personal space. You want to make sure that the tape falls perfectly over the pectorals and across the back shoulder blades. You want to make sure that their arms are back down in a relaxed position at their sides. Again, covering the back shoulder blades and over the pectorals, and get a proper chest measurement. You want to have about 1 finger underneath the tape so that it's not too tight of a measurement. So at this point you're looking about 2 fingers over the belly button, or the widest part of the gentleman's girth. After that, you have pretty much your coat measurements. You would then move on to the waist. Michael prefers a lower rise, so right at the hips. We want to make sure that we get right over his waistband where he's currently wearing his trousers. And you want to make sure that you get a nice snug measurement on the waistband. We want to make sure that we put the tape around the widest part of the hips and the glutes. This measurement is not meant to be made very tight, so keeping 2 fingers in between the tape and the customer's body is a pretty safe way to go. So after taking those measurements of your overarm, your chest, girth, waist, and seat, you can now make your way over to the rack and grab that try-on garment. The beauty of the Hart Schaffner Marx made-to-measure program is not only that you could select from a variety of fabrics, but you could also create a garment that your customer may not be able to find on the floor. On your typical sales floor, you may find a notch lapel, a bluff edge, 2-button, and in this case, center vent. Your customer may decide to create something with a side vent, or in this case, a peak lapel. Here we have hacking pockets with a ticket pocket off to the side, some pick stitching, or a double-breasted, again with hacking pockets, a ticket pocket, and pick stitching. It is up to your customer to create the look that they desire. We've really focused on ease of use with the Hart Schaffner Marx made-to-measure program. Everything has been highlighted that needs to be filled out on the order form. Your customer information, your associate information, and store information. So after your customer has selected their swatch, all you need now is the easy-to-read garment selection. If your customer selected a suit, you have your option right there on the card that they selected. You have your range number and your style number, which would be the first 2 key items to put into your order. Then you have your garment type, which is also listed up top as a garment. The next selection would actually be your models. For that, we would refer to our model sheet. This is where your customer could really create their own style.